What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And somehow it is December of 2023. Like, I feel like I blinked and the year has just flown by. But here we are. So, I gotta say, I've had a lot of fun. The channel has been a lot of fun to have this year, and I've experienced some growth, and it's been really gratifying to feel like people are enjoying the videos that I put out. So for those of you who are subscribed and liking and commenting on the videos regularly, from me to you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so we're going to run it back with the greatest hits this month. We're going to start out with some Commander Masters. We're going to start out with a set booster box opening today. And yeah, we're going to open up some TSR this month. We're going to open up some Double Masters 2022. We're going to open up some Modern Horizons 2, both draft and collector. I want to open up all the fun stuff that has kind of been a symbol of this channel and the stuff that I just really enjoy opening. So there you go. If you're stopping by for the first time and that sounds appealing to you, I hope you'll consider hitting the subscribe button. But with that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in, and let's get the show on the road and crack some packs. All right, so Commander Master set box. As of the filming this video, these boxes are stable at like $2.90. I did notice that during Black Friday weekend, I saw them get as low as like $2.60, but they kind of popped right back up. So I wasn't sure if that was going to be like the new stability point there. But nope, they're sitting back at $2.90 now. And there's been a lot of consternation around this set. $400 set boxes when this thing first came out. Pretty absurd, right? Yep, I think we can all agree upon that. And thus I think a lot of people are a little sour on this, and again, understandably why. But I will say, this set has a lot of juice to it. I'm gonna start off right here with it's a list card because it's a set box, right? Nomad Mythmaker. That is a set box. What is that, from 10th edition? Put an target aura card in the graveyard from the Venom. That's pretty cool. All right, cool. Nice little list hit. I don't think Commander Masters is known for its list slot, so it's kind of funny. It's almost like a throwaway most of the time, but sure, that's a good little rare. After that, we have ourselves a Brass Knuckles. Hey, Spectator Scene. Cool. The lands are not bad. Like, some of the lands are, I think, Vault of Champions, a couple of, probably Training Center, up in $6 and $7 range. I think Spectator Scene is probably $2 or $3, maybe $3 to $4. It's not a bad rare. We'll throw it up top. I think it's playable. After that, that is Talran, the Sky Summoner, which is less playable. It is this being a drafted format. Of course, Talran was going to be included, but yeah, okay, sure, put some Talran in there. Why not? Hey, E-Witness, cool. As I said, I think all the glitters. I forgot our borderless cards are back there. Nice little swamp action. And our cool art card. In fact, I'm going to do this because I know those cards are going to end up right there. Do that. That seems good. I do like this set. And now that they're down to the $2.90, I know that's not inexpensive, right? That is still a lot of money. But I think the set is really deep. If you are a Commander player, it has a ton of playables in it. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on it, right? Is I think that it got some flack, rightfully so, but I do think it is a pretty strong set overall. All right, is it Paragon? Right after, hey, there we go. Starting off on a hot note. Very good. This is still, I think, the most expensive rare in the set right now. This is Fierce Guardianship. Prior to the reprint, the Commander, for what it was, 2020, that you could find in like Ikoria collector boxes, got up to like $40-50. Right now, this is sitting at about 30, but a really healthy counterspell, a very obviously powerful card, especially it being Commander Masters. There you go. So that is a really strong rare for us. Very nice. Mind's Aglow after that. Freyalise. Oh, that's right, because there's a set packs, right? Freyalise, yeah, I don't think Freyalise is bringing a lot of value, but it is a quality Planeswalker. Goreclaw, Animal Magnetism, Corpse Augur, and Reliquary Tower. I think the borderless non-foil Reliquary Tower is still like $2.50. Not, what was that? Archfiend in with the gold stamp. Cool, kind of neat. Uncommon wise, like I think Lightning Greaves and Ashnod's Altar I think are still over $5 as far as uncommons are concerned. That's for the the non-borderless. Again, if you pull borderless Reliquary Tower or like, I think Soul Ring is still like $6 or $7. So there is some value back there. All right, Feed the Swarm. Oh, first mythic is Capture of Jingzhou. I want to say this is like $14 or $15 right now for the Capture of Jingzhou. I think that sounds correct. And not a bad mythic. Obviously, take a turn after this one. Yes, please. It's basically Time Warp, right? Imp's Mischief, nice. This card is still on the road to recovery. I want to say Imp's Mischief is probably like $5. I could be slightly off on that, but I think $5 to $6 sounds about right. Again, prior to reprint, this card had only had one print, and that got really, really expensive. But this is a good quality rare, certainly one we will take. And right after that, a Zacama, very nice. I think I might only have one copy of Zacama, so you don't need a ton of copies of Zacama, but hey, that's not bad. And I think Zacama, even post reprint, is still like $3, so we will absolutely take that. Spectral, Thran Dynamo. I think Thran Dynamo is like between $1 and $2 for the regular. Reality Shift is a nice little borderless card there. After that, we have our land. And then there's that Maelstrom Wanderer, I think is what that is. Cool. Good start so far. Already with I'll call it 15 on Capture. I want to say 30 on the Guardianship, maybe 5 to 6 on the Mischief, and then Spectator Seeding and Zacama, both relatively, respectively priced, probably around $3 or so. All right. Spirit Token, Knighted Mirror. Rare is a Heroic Intervention, also a good quality rare. Intervention right now is running probably about $9. Despite having multi-reprints, it's a card that if you are playing green in Commander, just seems like a really good card to have. Very, very playable, right around $9 still. Great pull. All right, Braids after that. Whisper, Fell Warstone, Thought Vessel. Again, still $1 or $2 a piece just for the non-foils. Because why? Because they are very ultra playable commander cards. Path of Ancestry as the borderless card, and a Faithless Looting borderless card as well there. And okay, wow, pretty good. I think for set boxes of Commander Masters, we should be able to expect right around 8 mythics. I've had a pretty bad box where it had like 4 or 5, but I think the average is going to be closer to 7 to 8. Oh, hey, borderless foil Arcane Signet. That is not bad. I think this is probably around $4 to $5 as a borderless foil Arcane Signet. I think just the regular borderless is right around $4. So that's not nothing, right? As far as value and as far as EV of a box is concerned, hitting a couple of those good borderless uncommons that are ultra playable, non-foil or foil alike, pretty solid. All right, Ogre Slumlord after that. Heliod, nice. Second mythic. I think Heliod is probably right around $12, $13. So that, again, it's like not your lower tier mythic, but not the creme de la creme, right? It's still Jewel Lotus at the top. It's still Great Henge, probably Doubling Season, Demonic Tutor. But, $12 or $13 Heliod, you're not feeling bad about when you open that. So that's nice. All right, Thrix after that. Rishkar, Myriad Landscape, another Reliquary Tower. And, hey, good old Counterspell. Borderless Counterspell. Ooh, Foil Swamp. That's pretty nice. I love the retro frame foils. And they picked some bangers for artists to do the art on these as well. As obviously, Aleda Danner is a big popular artist. And so they really knocked it out of the park with who they chose for those. All right. Still got 3 packs left. 3 packs left in this first column. I think we're doing quite well so far. A lot of box left. Could go sideways still, but off to a strong start. All right, little treasure token action, because why not? Spectral Searchlight. Rare is a Verdant Confluence. Yeah. Days Undoing. Downshifted from, was this, am I thinking of this correct? I think that's downshifted. I could be thinking of the wrong card. I actually think I'm thinking of the wrong card. Thinking of, now I can't think of the other blue card. I don't know. But Days Undoing. It's a decent rare. Grenzo after that. Havoc Razor. Oh, hey! All right. I have to be honest, I don't want to fake happiness. I like the Ur-Dragon. I'm not a huge fan of the profile art, most of the profile art in the set. Ur-Dragon to me feels like a little bit of a swing and miss. I'm not going to be unhappy about it. Ur-Dragon is probably still, for the borderless, probably between $18 and $20. That is not a bad pull, value-wise. The art, I feel like, was a little bit of a swing and miss in just terms of the style itself. But still, a good quality mythic. Not unhappy there. Gonti. Rogue's Passage, Body Double, and a nice little Tatiova in the back as well. Again, not the profile. Most of the profile art in this set just doesn't really do it for me. I'm not saying I can draw any better. I certainly can't. I'm a master of the stick figure and nothing else. But it's just not my flavor, right? All right, 2 packs left in this middle column. That does 3 mythics for us though, and none of them are duds. Just because I can say I'm not a huge fan of the art style doesn't mean I don't recognize the playability and value of an Ur-Dragon. All right. We have a foil rare. It is a boom pile. Not going to be bringing us a lot of value there. Boom pile is a neat card, but it's not going to be huge value. That's okay. But we have another mythic, and it is Loyal Retainers. This is probably towards the bottom end of the mythics, if we're being honest. I want to say Loyal Retainers is probably about $3 or $4. It is a good card, but as far as the actual value at this time, probably around $3 or $4. Not one of our huge hits. That is 4 mythics already, though. Ghoul Color Gisa is a pretty strong rare. Not a lot of value, but pretty strong rare. Dread Return as the Borderless. Beautiful Forest. And yeah, I wouldn't mind pulling one of those. That is a Demonic Tutor. Would not mind pulling one of those. All right, last pack of the first column. Honestly, first column has been really good. Pretty high end. All right, next list card. Do I even care about the list card? I don't. There we go. I don't. I'm going to make some more room for the good stuff. The good stuff. Because I don't think there's anything off the list that's coming off the list that I can expect to be good. So I'll throw the list cards down there. All right, Bog Wraith. Wishing Well as a foil common. Rare is a Tempt with Vengeance. Decent little card. Divergent Transformation after that. Triple rare pack, Yenet Cryptic Sovereign. And Ghost of Ramirez, DiPietro, Oolong's Crusher. Very nice. Resculpt. I think a foil version of Resculpt is like $3 or $4. And a Stormkiln Artist after that as the Borderless Uncommon, which is not a bad uncommon in its own right. Our second of the gold stamp cards, it is Morophon the Boundless. Another one of the profile arts that just does not speak to me. All right, we're into the second column now. We're already at 4 mythics. We've already hit the most valuable rare, and we've hit a couple of really good quality rares to start. So good start thus far. Let's see if we can keep it going in column 2. We have another rare off the list. This is Nemata Grove Guardian. 6445. All right, Stapperling driven. That's not terrible. I mean, we just got the Myco Tyrant, so maybe that's a card that, who knows. Thorn of the Black Rose. Rare is a Idol of Oblivion. Idols are probably a couple of bucks, maybe $1. I don't know. Nesting Dragon. Chainer Dementia Master. This was just in Dominaria Remastered as well. It's a shame. Teysa. So it's a 4 rare pack. Nothing crazy value-wise, but it was a 4 rare pack. Teysa, who's also kind of been reprinted to death, unfortunately. 5 rare pack. Okay. Spectator Seating. Am I doing that right? Am I playing this game right? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, it sure was. That was a 5 rare pack. Wow. Pretty outstanding there. Oh, Ashnod's Altar. Again, this is like over $5 as an uncommon right now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Commander Sphere as the Borderless. Another beautiful, this time Rebecca Gay as the retro frame foil Forest. Okay. Spectator Seating, Borderless, not going to be a whole lot different than the value of the regular Spectator Seating. Probably, I'm kind of taking a guess at this one. I don't remember offhand. I want to say right around $4. All right. Foil Counterspell. Nice. Wake the Dead as the rare. Next rare after that is a Personal Tutor. Okay, cool. I want to say Personal Tutors are in the like $3 range. I don't think they're carrying a lot of value, but it is a good playable rare. We will take that. Rafik O, the Many. Baird, Heartless Act, Ashen Barrens. Yep. Little Generous Gift. Generous Gift kind of does Generous Gift take a backseat to Stroke of Midnight now as far as like commander play? I don't feel like you're running both of them, right? So if you're running one or the other, are you running Generous Gift or are you running Stroke of Midnight? I personally like the ability to hit lands, and I think that's more and more valuable because interacting with problematic lands. So I personally choose Generous Gift. I don't care whether it's a 3/3 or a 1/1. Those vanilla creatures seem fairly inconsequential, but that's just me. Champion of the Flame. Rare is a Blood Chief Ascension. Right around $3. This card was pretty... It got up there in price. This was in the mid-teens before the reprint. Still around $3 right now. Very affordable. Rare after that is a Nahiri. And then into the uncommons. Rampaging Brontodon, nice. Dinosaurs, kind of all the rage. We got a Borderless Shiri, Shizo's Caretaker. Okay. Slow down on mythics. We're probably halfway through the middle column. Haven't hit a mythic in the middle column yet. Kemba. Rare is an Undergrowth Stadium. Cool. All right. I don't mind pulling lands for the record. I think the lands, if you're building commander decks and you're building a bunch of them, you want the lands. So I like the crowd lands. Undergrowth Stadium, probably a pretty decent. Oh my gosh, and there's a real hit. Undergrowth Stadium, probably, I'm going to say $4 or $5. Could be off on that, but you know what I'm not off on? Cyclonic Rift, which is up there with Fierce Guardianship as the two most valuable rares in the set. I think Cyc Rift is about $28 right now. That is a mega pull and a card I am very, very happy to see. All right, another taste after that. Yeah. Judith, downshifted from rare. Reality Shift. Got her Nadir's Nightblade as the borderless. Our land. And our card. That Cyc Rift was important. Middle column had been not as kind to us as the first column. That is a legitimate hit. And, kind of one of the reasons I don't mind, opening one of these is I feel like even if I don't have a great box, if I only have even if I have a bad box, quote unquote, this is a great furnace off the list, you're still going to get some good playables off of it. Am I going to necessarily, recoup my value? No, probably not, but I like playables. Sublime Exhalation. Righteous Confluence. Rankle, Master of Pranks. Actually, kind of a card I could probably use a copy of. Okay. Shizo's Caretaker. Bearclaw, Beanstalk Giant. Darksteel Mutation. That is also a pretty good pull in the borderless. Probably $1 or $2. Omnath. Okay. Here we go. So, aside from Jewel Lotus, what am I hoping to pull? Because, who doesn't want a Jewel Lotus, especially when it's still like $75? Token, Loyal Guardian. Rare is a Heavenly Blade Master. Mythic, Sun Quan, Lord of Wu. I'm surprised. I know P3K cards, they're destined to fall in price because they're largely scarcity driven. I think this card is like $5 right now, and I'm actually surprised given what it does and it being fairly unique that it's that low. I know 6 for a 4/4 in 2023 isn't sexy, but giving your creatures horsemanship, which is essentially unblockable, seems like a really big deal. So this card being like $4 to $5 right now, if I recall correctly, seems undervalued. Yeheni, Verdant, Path to Exile, always good. Kodama's Reach, Sky Shroud Claim, and Elvish Mystic, very nice commons. Kodama's Reach as a borderless, a nice borderless card there. Okay, all right. I know that's not big money as a roughly $5 mythic, but I'm also not really unhappy with that either. I think that's a card that I can see putting to use, and I don't mind that. Also, wouldn't be surprised to see them start to tick back up over time as well. Hey, borderless foil Faithless Looting. That's pretty nice. Rare is a Rune Scarred Demon. I think Rune Scarred Demon is like $3, like $1.50. Storm Surge Kraken. Mythic Micaeus. Micaeus is another guy. It's kind of been beaten with the reprint stick. He was on the list for a really long time as well. I think Micaeus is only like $5 or $6. Not a Mega Mythic anymore. Was a Mega Mythic for a while, but not as much right now. Doretti, Scrap Savant, Slimefoot, Exsanguinate, always a good uncommon. A borderless Frantic Search into our land. And is that Regal Behemoth? Is that what it's called? Yeah, cool. All right, last pack of the middle column. Definitely not as spicy as the first column, but I'm going to take that Cyc Rift. All right. Last pack of the middle column. Foil Gorenzo. So we got our second foil rare. Gorenzo Havoc Razor. We have another mythic. It is Grave Pact. Also kind of suffers from getting hit with the reprint stick. This was an Enchanted Tale in Wilds of Eldraine. I want to say Grave Pact is still between $8 or $9. It is not a bad mythic. It definitely qualifies as like mid-tier mythic, but it's not bringing home the bacon like it once did. Mangara, downshifted from mythic to rare. I think it also suffers from that, unfortunately. It's probably only a couple of dollars at this point. I'm still going to throw it up top. I don't think it quite hits our $3 threshold, but I like the card. Mau, Loyal Companion. Extinguish All Hope, sure. Command Tower and Path. Oh, hey, nice. This is our borderless Soul Ring, and I do believe the borderless Soul Ring for the non-foil version of it is still like $6 to $7. That is not nothing. In fact, it's good enough. We're going to throw it up top. Boom. Nice. Oh, cool. All right, we're heading to the last column now. Already at 7 mythics. I think that's pretty good. Hopefully at least 1 or 2 more. And I wouldn't mind seeing a deflecting SWAT. And you know what? We haven't seen any medallions. So let's see a little bit more of that. All right, Meteor Golem. Rare is a Vindictive Lich. I said Lich. Savala. Okay, there's a good quality mythic. I want to say Savala is like probably in the neighborhood of $12. I could be a little bit off on that. I think I'm wrong. I think it's probably closer to $10, but I don't know. It's also qualifies as a mid quality mythic, not mid as in bad. Dracuseth, Valaduck. All right. So that does bring us up to 8 mythics. There's another Dread return. We have a good array of mythics as far as like a lot of mid-tier, no real bangers. Dragon is probably the most valuable one, and again, I think it's probably right around $18 or so. We have hit the 2 most valuable rares, which is helpful. Gas Lord of the Fugue. This card used to be pretty valuable. Not as much anymore, but it is another rare off the list. That's from Shadowmoor. Thriving Heath. Chromatic Lantern. Chromatic Lantern's probably in the neighborhood of $2.5, $3. Probably just under if I had to guess, but still. There we go. Asked for medallion, got a medallion. Didn't ask for specifics, so I'm just going to take any one. And unfortunately, it's the Emerald Medallion, which is the least valuable of the medallions. But still, I don't mind getting medallions. This is probably about $5. So still, it's good quality. It's a medallion. Not unhappy. Demon Lord Belzenok after that. Okay. Another Kemba, that time in the borderless treatment. Our Forest, and our third of the gold stamped cards. Sure. Okay. All right, I'll take that medallion. That's not bad. The 2 most valuable, I think, are Jet and probably Ruby. Probably roughly $14, $12 respectively. Teamer Battle Rage as a foil common. Mythic, Immortal Sun. So we continue the mid-tier mythics. Immortal Sun is right around that $10 mark. But you know what? If you're going to give me like 6 mythics and they're all going to be like $10, that's not awful. I actually personally like the Immortal Sun, so I don't mind having... I think this is probably only my 2nd copy, so I will absolutely take that because I have a home for it as well. Sower of Discord. Oh, yeah, I remember that card. Okay. Oh, another mythic. It's Morophon. It's Morphin time. It's Morophon time. Morophon. Probably, again, right in that like middle part. In fact, I could probably even put Immortal Sun over there, but I won't. Morophon is probably about $8, $9 for this. Was pretty expensive as a Modern Horizons 1 card that hadn't been reprinted yet. But post reprint, it's probably right again, hanging out right around $8. Not bad, right? But not blowing the doors off. All right, Loyal Drake, Geode Golem, a lot of Thrivings. Another Nightblade as the borderless, beautiful foil Mountain by Mark Poole. And Macias as our art card. All right, we've got 5 packs left. At this point, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 10 mythics? Yeah, we have 10 mythics. So I don't know what we can expect, if we can expect any more mythics. So if we're shooting for rares, right, what do we want to see rare-wise? Deflecting SWAT, that's what I want to see. Path of Ancestry, beautiful Path of Ancestry in the borderless foil. Fiery Confluence. Miri. All right. And not bad. Commander Sphere in the borderless. Darksteel Mutation as the art card. Yeah, Deflecting SWAT, Deadly Rollick, those would both be great cards. I want to say SWAT is probably the next most valuable rare. Probably SWAT's like 20, 25. Sadistic Augur Mage off the list. Oh, nice. We got another foil rare. This is a borderless foil Undergrowth Stadium. I'm going to take a straight up guess at this one. Again, I don't think the borderless are carrying too much more value, so probably in the neighborhood of like $5 to $6. Toxic Deluge, that is a good quality rare. This is, I think Deluge is right around $9 still. So that's pretty sweet. Hey, there we go. There's Rollick. I think Rollick is still checking in at probably right around $15, $16. So I will absolutely take that. That is high up on my list. Zetalpa. You know what's funny about Zetalpa is I don't think I've pulled like any Zetalpas. I don't know that I have any Zetalpas right now, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. So, yeah, all right. It's not valuable because it's been reprinted. It's in precons galore, but it's still funny that I don't really have any copies. Slimefoot in the Borderless. Little Mountain. And another Slimefoot, that time in the art card. All right, 3 packs left. That was actually a really good pack between Deluge and Rollick. I think this box is going to end up still being pretty favorable for us. Without, again, without the vaunted Jeweled Lotus or the Great Henge or something along those lines, box was still really rock solid. Prismatic Lens, Star of Extinction. I knew I put that in the wrong pile. There we go. Well, Star of Extinction, downshifted from Mythic at one point. Queen Marchesa. Okay. And that's going to do it there. Another Frantic Search. Beautiful Island. And Miri art card. 2 packs left. Let's wrap this thing up here. Thopter. Havoc Jester. Vault of Champions. Vault is about $6 or $7, so that's not nothing. Wayward Swordtooth is also about right around $3. Actually, a really quality dino, and dinos are kind of all the rage right now, so not bad. Regal Behemoth, not going to check in at over $3, but a good quality rare. Also dino. Heartless Hidetsugu. Greaves, $5 Greaves. $1 or $2 Signet. Borderless Myriad Landscape. Borderless Elvish Mystic. Beautiful Mark Pool Foil Retro Swamp. And Azusa as the art card. Last pack. Any other juice left? Let's find out. Here we go. Makeshift Munitions. Rare is a Curtain's Call. Rare after that is an Ob Nixilis of the Black Oath. And that is going to do it for us. Anything else left here at the back? Little Command Tower. The Borderless Foe Command Tower is still over $5. And yeah, there we go. All right, so let's quickly recap this box here and shut this thing down. Didn't hit again, no Great Henge, no doubling season, no Jewel Lotus, but probably 18, 12, 13, 14, somewhere around there. 8, 10, 8, 9, 6, 5, 3-ish. So okay, decent value. Hit the rares pretty good with the Deadly Rollick. Again, I'm going to say around 14, 15. Psych Rift, 29, 30. Fierce Guardianship, 29, 30. And then a lot of other, again, $6, $7, $8 cards with Deluge, Soul Ring, Heroic Intervention, Mischief. So I think this box is going to still be pretty darn good. That is kind of the thing with these boxes with Commander Masters. It is a very deep set. You don't have to hit necessarily, it's not Jewel Lotus or bust, right? And I understand $300 is not nothing, but it is a deep set, and you get lots of playables out of it. Anyways, I'm going to shut this thing down here. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.